Yo, hold up. DJ Vlad allegedly just put Boosie in a spot where he's questioning his loyalty on camera while Clownston White is literally sitting right there next to him. The same Clownston White he swore he'd never rock with again. The same dude he was allegedly trying to blackball and push out of the game. And now everybody is acting shocked like this came out of nowhere. Nah, bro. I was called this month ago and people swore I was hating. I said these were never real friendships. I said it was always about the money. And guess what? They just proved it themselves on camera. So before y'all flood the comments, let's break this all the way down. DJ Vlad has Boosie in a position now where I don't think he could ever come out publicly without first addressing this with him, rebuilding that partner-friend image again, especially now that he's brought Clownston White on board, something we already saw coming if you've been watching the channel. I said it the moment they split. I don't care what they try to say. He basically brought him on for a quick payday, exactly as I called it. People were saying I was just hating. People were like, man, you're just talking because you don't know. I said, bro, I know exactly how this game goes. When you're in it for the dollars, you'll do anything to get them. There is zero loyalty between these two guys. It's not about real friendship, it's business. They're strictly business partners. That's all it is. And that's fine. That's why I said when Boosie came out saying Vlad is my partner, Vlad is my dog, man, that's my brother. I could call him right now. Come on, Boosie, who you talking to, man? I've been in this. I'm not new to this game. I've done enough and seen enough to understand how all of this really works from a different angle. And the angle I'm speaking from is straight facts and truth. But when you try to twist it into something it's not, that's exactly what it is. But Clown White came back on the show, and y'all gotta watch that yourselves. I can't play the clip here because of how Vlad handles content, but go check it out for yourself. He questions Boosie's loyalty to Clownston White, asking, where is the loyalty? And Boosie, because people keep telling me I'm not loyal, I'm moving fake, or not keeping it solid. This is being framed as me not being loyal just because I linked with Clown White. But where's the loyalty toward Boosie? He just wants a bigger slice of the money pie. And I said, wow. I like it when he shows he's not like us. He doesn't operate or move like us. So don't try to force him to be us, bro. And I'm not even saying he's trying to be us. I'm just saying people keep making excuses like it's not what it is. Because there are several layers to this. I'm on record saying Boosie's whole move made zero business sense. The things he was saying and trying to do in that conversation. If you're doing the math the way Vlad laid it out, straight to the T. If Vlad made it look like it's all love and off the books, and then you start asking him for more money, I would understand that. But he made it very clear he's all about dollars and cents, calculated. He's not moving like how we usually do it, like, hey bro, I'm just gonna throw you that on GP because you help keep the platform alive. You my guy. You only asked for a couple thousand. But then you bring in a dude he doesn't even see eye to eye with. And then you say it publicly like he already said it himself. Yeah, facts. Boosie told me not to interview Clown because we had a solid relationship going. So I stopped working with Clownston White, then framed it as him crossing the line by disrespecting kids. So you were acting as you actually cared about people's kids. You acted like you actually felt some type of way about what happened in your community and your people. You said all of that was the reason you wouldn't rock with Clownston White anymore. But now he's right back on your couch like nothing happened. And that's the exact point I'm making right here, bro. For him to sit there and question Boosie's loyalty now, it just shows me y'all were never real friends. And I already knew that, but I'm glad he basically confirmed it anyway. I just wanted to see what Boosie would say about it now. Cause bruh, the man went right back to him immediately after. But see, I already know this game ain't solid. I know a lot of y'all grown 40s and 50s out here doing anything just to grab a dollar from this content internet space. Because if it was really solid, Clownston White wouldn't have been right back on there that same moment. Maybe way later down the line. But from where I stand, after we done business, you tell me you can't rock with me no more. Then you start convincing others not to rock with me, even trying to pull that same card with Aiden Ross. Oh, he's dissing our people, she's dissing our this and that. Why is Aiden Ross even platforming him like that? You basically tried to push a full-on blackball on Clownston White. But then you fall out with the other guy you used to blackball me for. And now the second you fall out with him, I'm back on your show again. Like, hey, everything's cool now. I'ma act like, yeah, he did me dirty and all that. Then it's just come back on the show. It's like you're treating me like I'm in some type of messy relationship, like we're in some weird love triangle or something. Hey bro, yeah man, I ain't rocking with him because of business. Like dog, you this, you that. Watch how people are still interviewing him. I mean, the tweets and conversations are all right there online. I'm covering some of these clips because I saw how they were really trying to push the dude completely out of the game. And then out of nowhere, the moment you fall out with that same guy, you're calling him right back as if nothing happened. And then that same dude, honestly looking really lost, just comes right back. That right there tells me exactly what kind of energy y'all really on. Because I personally would have told him, all right bro, you got me completely twisted. I'm not just gonna run back to you that quick like nothing happened. But when you don't even have your own platform like Clownston White, where you can wake up and drop your own content daily, that's how you really survive and get paid in this space. You end up having to move through these other platforms. That's exactly why he's even on the No Jumper show too. But I asked Boosie this just to keep it a full 100, bro. We, as a people, that's not how we normally move. If somebody in our community did Boosie like that, he'd be the first one saying, hey yo bro, I'm not feeling that. You're out of pocket, you're out of line. Just because y'all are in a disagreement right now, you really gonna rock with the dude who hates me and has been going at my kids? So how are we even supposed to be friends at that point? Because if somebody disrespects my kids and we are actually friends, then nah bro, we're supposed to stay solid. Now it's like Vlad telling Clown, I know you're gonna be harsh with the things you say. I don't think you're actually gonna harm anybody though. It's just words at the end of the day. So if I talk about your people, Vlad, is it still just words, keeping it 100? But when people from our side say things about other communities, do they still call it just words? Nah, they start canceling deals immediately. They cut everything off. Look at what Kanye is going through right now, bro. Look at how they did to Kyrie Irving. Look at how many others got treated the same way. They deplatform you, make you apologize, and drag you through the mud. So is it really just words then? But when it benefits them financially, it's suddenly different. That's why I keep telling y'all, these dudes are not solid, man. I'm keeping it all the way 1,000. I even asked Boosie this directly, bro. You came out here speaking on the black community, this and that. Now let's talk about how he basically showed you that you weren't really his friend. Because in the black community, that's not how we treat each other. I stand firm on this. You stepped into business and made a wrong call. But this situation right here takes it to a whole different level for Vlad. He's literally questioning your loyalty on camera now. So let's be real. Vlad allegedly used loyalty as a tool when it benefited him, then switched up when Boosie fell out. Clownston came right back for the check, and Boosie, he's still out here thinking this was all friendship. This was never friendship at all. This was business dressed up in fake my dog talk. Now I need y'all to answer me this. If somebody from your circle did you like this, would you still run back that fast? Drop your answers in the comments below. And if Boosie doesn't address this publicly, that silence will speak louder than anything he said on camera. We got more coming. Stay locked in.